All right, now we're doing a quick update here. Basically, you can see that the silver prices have now rebounded. So the 64 half was a key intraday price inflection point, and you can see that now as the market is trying to bottom and get back up above the blue momentum line here. So that was a nice trade. What can I say? Go Postways. Postways rock. Caught all this action today. All right. If you were paying attention and you caught this, congratulations to all those who caught this silver short today. It was a nice one. It was just one of those, things that, you know, it's a good idea to get in the habit sometimes. I know when you look at the sheet, it can be a little overwhelming. You look at all the different opportunities, but you want to get in the habit too of looking at your price and try to find those two-bar Charlie setups. Sometimes, they present themselves and you have to do what you have to do with it. Just like I showed you earlier, the two-bar Charlie setup in gold and silver, it was just too sexy to pass up. And then I compared that with the weekly post wave price triggers for silver today, and I like the silver more than I like the gold. So I went ahead and got into it. Got into that big nasty silver contract. You guys remember how the silver back in the day, we called it the big nasty one. It was nasty. It's $50 a point, man. So, you know, you got it ain't for the faint of heart, okay? I remember many a sleepless night back in 2011 when silver was moving like a rocket ship, and we'd be holding them things overnight. We'd be holding them things, so, mad contracts, and just letting it rip. So this is one of those days, man. Congratulations again to those who caught that post waves rock, baby. Um, just shy of a G per contract on the silver futures today. Not bad, right? Not bad for a couple of minutes work. And now the market's reversing itself, so you should be flat. If you got short this morning, along with me in the silver futures, based on today's sheet, you would have noticed that in the weekly tab, you would have noticed it in the in play tab, and you would also have noticed it in the forex tab. All right, that's where you will see the gold and silver. I put it in different places on purpose so that it wouldn't be easily overlooked if anyone wanted to get in there and bang it out with us today. Um, Especially those of you who are not in the States, you're able to trade the spot gold and silver in your Forex account and do quite well. And so that's why the price triggers are there for you to take advantage of that. I don't know how much the reversal will be. I just know that the $16.64.5 was the intraday price inflection point, and that's where we needed to do a little something, something and get the heck out of the market if it reversed, and that's what it did. I don't think the overnight low is going to be taken out. Um, the 1656, I think that's going to hold for the day at least, and we'll reevaluate tomorrow and see what happens. I should, well, not tomorrow, but we'll reevaluate this evening, I should say, and determine what the play is going to be going forward. But there were so many plays. If you recall yesterday's video, I told you about the U.S. dollar and the euro. Well, the euros, the U.S. dollar, the U.S. dollar. That rally alert played out, man. Boy, did it move. 94.13 today, folks. 94.13 in that US dollar. I warned them shorts. I told the shorts that it was going to get cold outside. You're going to want to cover up. Put on a pair of jeans. Maybe put on an old school bomber jacket, one of them Sherlins. For those comrades up north, what I'm talking about. You know, put on your Timberlands and get ready for the snow. And sure enough, that's what happened. It was a cold move. The market rallied on you, and right now it's sitting at 93.80, up 39 pips. What are you gonna do? Also, I warned you about the euro currency. I told you. I told you if that dollar powered up on you, that euro was going to go crashing down. And boy, did it fall. All right, almost 100 pips. It sure enough did. 100 and some pips. Got all the way down to 117.08. We dead cat bounced, and right now you're at 117.57 on the micro FX euro futures. The intraday breakout got close, but didn't happen. Couldn't do it. All right, head faked a lot of people because they don't have the pulse waves. They didn't know what price to look for. That price inflection point never turned bullish. All right, head faked people and reversed on them. Something nasty. If you are short on the euro on the micro FX, all right, go ahead and it's not a bad idea to move your stop to at least break even. Break even. Go ahead and include commissions on that. All right, or you might just want to go ahead and pull it. It's up to you. You're in profit, so it doesn't matter how you play it at this point. Just don't turn a winner into a loser. On the U.S. dollar, though, that dollar though, there's no trade. There's no trade in the dollar. We just standing aside right now. Market ain't nowhere near price inflection. All right, the market didn't get low enough, and it didn't get high enough. But I tell you what, it did do. It did break out, and probably punched a couple people in the face who were short, and that's just how it rolls. All right, so you should not be long the euro right now. You should have been stopped out of that long position. All right, and you should have even gotten short. But if you didn't get short, at least you're not bleeding right now. You got out. All right, which you should have done. Let me see what else is looking tasty. There's so much going on the board right now. I just don't have that kind of time today. I got the kids with me right now in the office, so can't do but so much right now. It's a little bit difficult to keep an eye on them and to do what I need to do in the market, but I'm here to guide you. That's what I do. Um, as far as the euro yen, I thought I saw a signal go off on there. Let me just double check that for you. Let's see. All right, so euro yen. Let's see here. We're at 129.58 right now. 129.58. So no, nothing there. It's even though if you look at the bar here, hold on. All right, you see a continuation, but then you see it's reversing down. This right here is according to the algorithms, you're within an inside bar. Okay, so it's nothing really going on here. Let me see. Let me pull up the weekly for you. Let's see. All right, let's pull this back. Yep, you're an inside bar. All right. If it was a daily chart, you say it's an inside day. Narrow range inside day to be exact. So nothing going on here. All right. So you're waiting for your trade still on this one. There's just nothing happening. All right. So with that being said, I'll do another video at end of day report, and that's all we got for now. Except for I did Bitcoin. It's funny how Bitcoin has detached itself from the dollar. The dollar powers up today, and Bitcoin just gets smashed down 8%. You fell from $4,432.30 all the way down to $3,833.98. What in the world? How my baby girl says, "What in the world?" That's what she says. What in the world? Well, that's what I'm saying right now. What in the world? That's pretty steep. That's it's pretty steep, folks. Um, you want to trade effectively with this coin, all right? Trail your position. Use your stops. All right. Those of you who are in the pulse waves, you're up big right now in the coin. You're up big. All right. You're making stupid money right now. Don't turn it into a loss. All right. I should also note that the GBTC is trying to fill that gap right now, folks. GBTC, it's down almost $75. All right. GBTC is not for the faint of heart. All right. It's not. It's not for the faint of heart. That's a big stock for many reasons. And it doesn't have pre-market and it doesn't have extended hours. So you're just like winging it. I don't like that myself. Um, hey, but I gotta cover it. It's on the sheet for you guys. Um, Trade at your own risk on that one. That's all I can say. You know, it's an over-the-counter market, pink sheet type of a thing, and it just is what it is right now. All right, so GBTC, do what you do. All right, here it is. All right, we got our weekly up. Okay, filled that gap on the weekly. All right, filled the gap. Now here you are coming back down again. It's a roller coaster. Okay, you still got an issue right here. It's probably going to keep falling at this point, folks. All right, you might just have put in a short-term top. So let me see here from an intraday perspective. Yeah, you filled the gap today. You filled that gap, and you still got, you know, this right here. So I don't know. You still got this right here. I don't think the market's satisfied. I think it wants to come down some more, fill this gap right here before it bounces up again. Not to mention, you never really filled this one down here either. All right, not really. So I think we've seen the top here in the coin for now, short term wise. We'll see. I can't really call it just yet because the week ain't over with yet. Okay, so from a daily bar perspective, all right, it looks like you definitely have put in a top. But from the weekly bar perspective, I can't call it yet because the week ain't over yet. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that we put in the short-term top in the Bitcoin for now, and we'll wait and see how it plays out. How where we close it for the week. So as of right now, it is what it is. Tighten up your stops. You may be getting tired of me saying that, but you gotta lock. You gotta protect your profits. 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 All right, broken record. If you got profits, protect them. It's just that simple. All right, and I'll see you at the end of the video. We'll see what's cooking. We'll see what's on and popping around that time. Probably nothing. I think it's going to stay quiet. I don't think we're going to see too much going on right now. Um, but we will see. We'll see what I can find out for you. Right now, I'm done. I'm flat for the rest of the day. I'm chilling. All right. So see you guys back here at the end of the day and all that good stuff. All right. Peace out. Momentum line here. So that was a nice trade. What can I say? Go postways. Postways rock. Caught all this action today. All right. If you were paying attention and you caught this, congratulations to all those who caught this silver short today. It was a nice one. It was just one of those, you know, things that, you know, it's a good. It was nasty. It's $50 a point, man. So, you know, you got it ain't for the faint of heart. Okay, I remember many a sleepless night back in 2011 when silver was moving like a rocket ship, and we'd be holding them things overnight. We'd be holding them things, so, you know, mad contracts, and just all right. Now we're doing a quick update here. Basically, you can see that the silver prices have now rebounded. So the 64 half was a key intraday price inflection point, and you can see that now as the market is trying to bottom and get back up above the blue idea to get in the habit sometimes. I know when you look at the sheet, it can be a little overwhelming. You look at all the different opportunities, but you want to get in the habit too of looking at your price and try to find those two-bar Charlie setups. Sometimes, you know, they present themselves and you have to do what you have to do with it. Just like I showed you earlier, the two-bar Charlie setup in gold and silver, it was just too sexy to pass up. And then I compared that with the weekly post wave price triggers for silver today, and I like the silver more than I like the gold. So I went ahead and got into it. Got into that big nasty silver contract. You guys remember how the silver back in the day, we called it the big nasty one.